What I'm looking to do today is give you an idea of how to make your composition in a minimalist style. We'll do that in a variety of easy steps. I'm going to use Logic 9 because that's what we've got at school, obviously. And the first one we're going to start off with is layering. So we're going to click on Empty Project. And layering is basically having multiple parts that ideally start at different times. So we're going to keep a software instrument because we're going to use the sounds inside the computer. I'm going to click Create. Now what you want to do is you want to pick an instrument that is kind of a staple instrument of minimalist style. You can pick any instrument you like. In the GCSE score that we study, it's electric guitar and electric bass. And the composer is Steve Reich. But he was also well known for using percussion instruments, which includes the piano. So we're gonna pick a marimba. So I'm going to look at my instrument list on the right here. I'm going to go for orchestral, tuned percussion. I'm going to pick marimba. And once that's loaded up, there it is. Now, if I just add, if you click this one here, this button here, that's going to add some tracks, but already set up like track 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've still got 5 marimbas. What I'm looking to do is to create a MIDI event here for me to edit, and it only needs to be a bar long. So I'm going to go over to here, select the pencil tool, and I'm going to click that in there, and I'm going to go back and select the pointer tool. Now this only needs to be 1 bar long. In minimalist music we only have short cells or motifs. Having selected that, I'm going to go to Window and select Piano Roll, and I can begin to edit my 1 bar motif. I'm going to go up here again, and I'm going to select Pencil Tool so I can draw notes in. And at this stage, keep it simple. You may have already decided on a scale. If you haven't, maybe stick to the white notes. And what you want to do is keep a nice, simple melody, because at some point you're going to edit it. And what I like to do is I like to loop. If I click up here and loop the area that I'm going to be working in, I get an idea of how it might sound. And there you go, there's my cell, my motif. I can close that down, and that's there. And then, for the sake of repetition, I will be looping that. Nice and easy. Then, what I need to do is think about my next part. I'm going to do it on marimba 2. I'm going to go through exactly the same process, selecting a pencil, drawing it in here. Once that's selected, I go to Window, Piano Roll. And again, what I want to be doing is making sure that that section there is looped, which it is. I can hear my other part, and I base that around C3. So what I might be tempted to do now is type this one around C2. And you go, okay, that sounds alright. But you know what? I don't like the sound of those 2 notes there, not because they're not harmonically correct, because they're a little bit too low. Okay, once you're happy with that, we're going to just loop it. And you can see that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bars, and then the next part comes in here. And that's an example of layering. Select my pencil tool. I want this to start another 4 bars later. want to go to Window, Piano Roll, and so they're around C3. So this one I might want to do around C4. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to loop that. And then I'm going to move to another 4 bars. Select this marimba here. Create a new event there. Window, piano roll. That was on C4, so I might even want to go as far as C5. Okay, once I'm happy with that. And we've got one more marimba part. So let's go forward 4 bars. Grab the pencil tool, draw it in, window, piano roll. That was around C5. And then we'll loop that. Okay, so what we've got here is 5 motifs that enter every 4 bars. And that effect there is what we call layering. So here is the beginning of my composition in its entirety. Starts off simple, and as we add more layers, it becomes more complex. And there you go. That's how you cover repetition and layering using the loop tool and staggering the entries of your different instruments of the same timbre. Good luck.